Okay, it's time for round 2 of whether or not Fox can get this stupid show to work. Let me go and repost my notifications since it's technically a separate video. Where is it? All right, we're back online. I think it'll work this time. Now that I've recycled the internet, I don't see why it would not work. And if it doesn't work twice, then I will just accept that the internet, it's, you know, mysterious are the ways of technology, and I just don't know how to do it. Anyways, welcome back. This is the relaunch of the original stream because the internet failed me. And we're going to try again. But so no intro this time. But, you know, yes, I am back, Commander Fox of Ronin Fox Armored Security. You're in the Fox Republic. And, yeah, I'm joined by Dr. Sheriff Crab, ready to give it another try.
Yes, we have time traveled. And now we're back again.
Okay, so as I was saying, you know, we've got 6 months before Rise of Rasalhague. So what we're going to do is try to sneak a mission or two in before that. And here we go again. Same thing. So last time I'm going to use the exact same mech. I'm going to be using the redesign of Kagaku Ryu's mech. And then I remember putting these guys in Marauders. And then you needed a new pilot. And then this guy needs to go there. And then I also remember that I need to change the name of the Jaeger mech because it didn't save the name. There we go. So this is my spin on his Jaeger mech because his Jaeger mech ran out of ammo, so we needed to make some adjustments. I can't modify when I've queued up a mission apparently, but the original version had a pair of medium lasers and 2 heat sinks. I went ahead and removed the 2 heat sinks and I removed the medium lasers in order to gain 4 tons of AC2 ammo. So now this mech has 6 tons of AC2 ammo. That's what we're looking at. And otherwise, you know, I think that should be okay. You know, we'll see. I will make more adjustments if we need to. This is Blood Minerals Part 2.
I don't even recall part 1, to be honest.
It was just, we were just fighting on like some junky like tourmaline world like or something. I don't remember. I don't remember either. There's too many side missions. I can't remember them all. There's just so, even though we've literally done we've done a stream where we did every single side mission. There's just so many of them. It's easy to forget.
But it's so funny because I will remember some of them like play by play. I'll remember them, and then like, other ones I just don't have a clue.
Let's use go down in Chatville, Moonraven, Fingers Crossed, The Plant Master, Okidzoni, Jay Scoville, Kagaku Ryu. Oh, this is the mech that was named after him. Dara coming in with the 20 memberships. I will read them as soon as I am not under attack by a bunch of people. What is that model of? Oh yeah, that's the 10p model.
Give me your leg.
Oh,
Leg.
that thing went down.
We did that. We did that faster.
Yeah, that was way faster.
Okay. It's looking good.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Uh-oh, I'm in the artillery. Oh, I just got out. That's the end of him. Oh, let me go some anti-aircraft mode. That's my job, I guess.
New target, Spider.
Yeah, this is that weird mission where there's just a truck ton of, like, little mechs. Like, this one's all about... You've heard of the big mech? Well, this is the little mech.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Not that there won't be any larger mechs, but there are a ton of small mechs in this mission.
There's a rifleman there.
Enemy mech destroyed.
We got him.
Target acquired.
Looks like the rifleman is not happy with me spraying people up. He's beginning his counter-spraying up. The problem is he doesn't know that people call me the Orkin Man because I spray your house up.
Right, I'm going to begin my travel around the map. I'm getting blasted by someone.
Target
Oh,
eliminated.
he's that
Target
part.
acquired.
A few shells in him, and he's down.
New target
Oh.
javelin.
More artillery. Making it through.
I'm just gonna assume you got that. I'm gonna go up here and destroy these.
Yeah,
These
we
are
should
annoying.
have these under control. This shouldn't be a thing.
Incoming missile.
Now that I have 6 tons of AC2 ammo, I can kind of just hold the trigger down on them.
Assassin.
We're
Nice
hoping to
technique.
get
Hold it
either a javelin out of this or
Yeah, that crab.
that
That's
crab,
next.
one or the other. Oh god, he's right in front of me.
Oh, that's that really fancy enforcer as well. Not that we need it, but that's also the Lost Tech enforcer. Or the, I don't know if it's Lost Tech or if it's the, or Starleague, I have no idea, but it's
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
it's got like 2 Ultra AC5s or something stupid, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of like helm refitted mechs in this battle, I noticed.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, yeah. I wonder if they coded in like that, or is it just by chance of getting it? Is that
These
okay?
missions are not random, if I remember right. Like, these missions always have the same enemies.
Enemy dropship
Yeah, they
incoming.
maybe will, they all do. Okay, there's a dropship.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Trying to get this assassin.
They're annoying.
Look out, Commander.
Got the
More
assassin.
enemy mechs inbound.
Okay, that's all of the artillery dead.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Alright, no more artillery. That's the good news. Normally that's my job, but you know, we kind of have a little bit of a role reversal going on.
Yeah. Like I did last time, just gonna get behind this Marauder and try and blast him again.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
When they come straight at me like this, it's really easy to concentrate fire. That's the end of him.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Tell you one thing, I am shredding these light mechs down.
That's
I'm
crab dead.
finally starting to overheat. Oh,
mean,
there's
that's not bad.
there's a flea here.
New target flee.
I wonder is it the one we don't have?
It's the 15. I think we need the 17.
Okay.
Target acquired.
I'm riding the red line of heat. I'm at like 95 heat. He's using the flamers on me. He gave me just a little bit of heat.
The enemy are deploying
He's finally
more
down.
Reinforcements, Commander.
More. I don't know why I thought that was the end of this.
Target
Oh, he just jumped on top of him.
There
That's
is
crazy.
One of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Yeah,
I can
there's
finally
another,
sink my heat.
There's another dropship landing in the northeast again.
Well, I'm
don't
gonna
wanna
make
join you
my
guys
way
a
there. It's gonna
little
take me a
bit.
moment to get there, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you guys.
You know, in the meantime, I can read the gift subs out. So this is 20 gift subs to Dogman, King Tiger Tank, David Elias, Dandy, Hi-Fi, Augusto, Alejandro, Toxic Lal, Sanachow, Zerda, Justina, Grim Gaming, Elampro, Another Gamer, Dangerous, Sam Deep, Sean, Jordan, Maba, Mark Collins. Am I running? Yeah, I'm running into something. And, oh no, that was the last one. And so thank you very much, Dara, for the generous times 20 memberships gifted to the community. Kagaku Ryus is the 10p and never saw that model before. That one has Streak SRMs. Oh, there's a Battle Master here.
Okay. Okay. Back up if you need to. I'm a little behind you.
Yeah, I have armor in the red, so I'm definitely backing up.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna try and blast him in the face.
He's spraying me up with those PPC X's, but he's out of range.
Oh, okay, no, he's looking at me. I was hoping he wouldn't.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna have everybody focus fire on the Battle Master. He is tanking the hits like a pro. He's hurt really bad if someone could finish him off.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, there's also a Panther we don't have. That's that
Depleted.
really fast Panther.
I'm finally out of ammo. I've gone through 6 tons of AC2 ammo. That's pretty good.
Mech down.
I hope we get that Panther. I take it. See that Panther? That's the rarest one we've seen so far.
So,
I've
okay,
never
so
had that.
there's 3 mechs. We gotta walk away with at least one of these mechs. So what we're gonna do is, if we don't get it, we will restart the missions, because these mechs are extremely rare.
Belligerent and has yet to surrender.
I've never
We'll
seen
see
that
how
Panther.
brave they are when we pull them out of their boardrooms at gunpoint.
Ooh, tasty.
So that was good to know. We should probably write a note of this. I'm actually gonna write that in the notes. This is Blood Minerals 2. Blood Minerals Part 2. What was there? There was a,
Javelin 10p. There was.
Let me change the formatting a little bit here. I'll show you what I do. That's how I keep track of things. We'll take this off, take the bold off, go into this. Blood Minerals Part 2, you said there was a Javelin 10p. There was
Yeah.
a Crab 27B. And then what was the
Yes.
last one? It was a...
It was the Panther, whatever. I can't
10,
remember.
I think it was also a 10p, to be honest. I think that's
Okay,
also
okay,
the
okay.
10p.
There's also the Enforcer 5p, which is quite rare too. So when we do the Enforcer, it might be worth noting that we have it in there as well. And there was
Okay.
a weird Raven as well, but I don't remember what type it was.
Alright, so yeah, there's the Enforcer.
Well, there's a Javelin.
Okay, there's the Javelin.
I think that's the only one. I
I
mean, it's
mean-
better than none.
Picking up one rare mech is fine.
I agree. I wouldn't be chancing it. Because we could do this another 2 times and get nothing.
Yeah. So we'll just
That
take
Enforcer, that Enforcer, by the way, has 2 Ultra AC5s on it if you want to try and get it.
I'm
If it's in
willing to grab it.
condition. If they're in good condition, that is.
One of them is destroyed, but one of them survived. It has
So
an
yes.
extra light engine though, so it'll probably
It's quite
sell
a nice
pretty
mech.
well.
It's actually quite a nice mech, that. I've used it before.
Okay, so it looks like it was just a 2-part mission. So I think this is the end of it. So we get 3 million C-bills
Oh.
extra. We get a tier 4 AC-20, a tier 4 Gauss rifle, and then some AC-20 and Gauss rifle ammo. So that is
The
not
reason we couldn't see our loadouts is because we're in a world where you
bad.
can't do the repairs.
yeah. We're in a non-industrial hub world.
Yeah,
I was worried. I was getting confused by that. Dara says he's working on building his new PC. Oh yeah, that's right. His parts were on their way, but they hadn't arrived yet.
Well, keep dust out of it as a piece of advice, and when you're done, send a photo of it into the Discord so we can see it.
Yeah, we'll see what the final build looks like.
I'd like to see what it looks like. Yeah, and get those specs in. Get them specs in, bro.
All right, so there's our Javelin 10p. Let me go ahead and throw it out and throw it back in. We'll see what.
Is this your first PC, Dara, or is it just an upgrade?
So this Javelin looks like it is very similar to the standard Javelin. In fact, I don't think it has any upgrades or anything, so we wouldn't be able to do too much different with it. I guess you could sneak 2 more missiles on it, because what you could do is a pair of SRM-4s.
I think it has SRM streaks as like standard, maybe, or some weird thing like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it would have.
You can probably narc it. You can put a narc on there when not right now, but when we get to the state. Oh, I suppose you could always put a narc on it, couldn't you?
Yeah, if you wanted to. Like, because the Narc is a medium slot.
Did it come with many double heat sinks or anything like that?
I threw it in too quickly. It would have
Oh,
come
fair
with
enough.
the Streak SRMs, but I guess I threw it in way too quickly.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
So the only real difference in practicality on this build without Lost Tech is that this mech would be able to do 2 more SRMs. The originally it could only do 12. This one is capable
Yeah.
of doing 14, I guess.
Yeah, I could do 14. I mean, that's an upgrade.
It's 2 more missiles. I'll go ahead and paint it as well.
You know what? 2 more missiles is better than our hands than anyone else.
I was gonna say, where's my season 2 colors at? Okay, so let me see how many days we have left. We have 5 months. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go anywhere that's relevant. This will take 27 days. Maybe we can.
Yeah, 27 days is good.
That'll burn up
Hopefully-
basically one more month.
If we could get one more big mech before this started, that'd be ideal, but I just don't see it with the selection that we have.
Yeah. I doubt it.
Unless we had to grind it out the
The Solaris areas or something.
Yeah, the Solaris areas. Maybe got the Corsair, but that would have been a real stretch.
This one looks like a pretty big fight. It's an 80 difficulty, 360 tons. Suspected false flag raid. Intercept the raiders. Hold position as long as you're able to. Okay, well, you know, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty big fight.
Oh,
Going
no,
for
sorry,
salvage,
sounds
just
like-
in case we... This is another story mission.
Weather warnings out there, Commander. Expect
Sounds like
limited
Dara's pretty
visibility
experienced at
and
customizing
sensor
PCs then.
malfunctions on this mission.
You know, we were doing really bad on Victors. The one mech I thought we wouldn't struggle to find would be a bunch of Victors, but we really have not found many of them.
Yeah, I mean, what we do, we just keep finding the same model. We keep finding the 9Bs.
Oh, yeah. So what, this is a Warzone? I'm going to bring the King Crab. I want to blast stuff. I want to blast them
Okay,
quick.
I'm going to use the Archer, Agent Core.
I also need to change this. I'd like do some differences. I've got the quad AC5 burst fires working really nice. Maybe worth trying the single fire and also the rapid fire.
So it's the King Crab and then a bunch of archers.
What a weird, weird lance. I'm not sure what I'd think if I seen that. Well, I probably wouldn't be very happy if I seen that on the battlefield.
Moonraven says he wants to see how we handle Gunsberg 3. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how far we get into Rasalhague.
Stand clear.
Is Gunsberg 3 the snowy one?
I can't remember.
Sensors
I'm gonna
I
assume
just
it is.
know that Tor
Is this a
doesn't
pain
want
in the
us to
ass?
go there.
online.
I don't really want to go there.
Systems nominal.
He's just like, how dare you come to Gunsberg?
I only want to go there because he's there and he doesn't want us there.
Yeah, I just want. The only reason I want to go to Gunsberg is because he told me not to go there.
Like if he had just said nothing, I wouldn't have went there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have even been a thing.
It's like literally our tradition now to just go straight to Gunsberg after he
Yeah,
flames
that's
up,
that's
basically.
exactly what we do. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that guy was a Helldiver at first because of the way his shadow looked like
Yeah.
a cape.
Are we the automatons then?
Yeah, we would be the automatons. Well, no, we're on their side. That was an ally, so.
Oh, I thought it was a portion. That's Dervish, right?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, some difference in the veteran pilots, isn't this crazy?
Target destroyed.
They missed like crazy.
Yeah, I lost my radar lock at the last minute, of course. This
No,
this
I'm not even-
Cyclops is in terrible condition.
I love Cyclops. I'm really sad that we did the Banshee and the Cyclops first because they're just locked out now. It actually looks really cool. with that
Raziel
colour as well.
Kaismer says, "Happy Friday, everyone. I'm gonna have to lurk. Had to suddenly empty my entire storage unit this week, and now I have a full room of boxes and crap I need to go through to finally get rid of the stuff."
Oh, God.
You know what's weird is
That's very fun.
there's this whole thing where once you become aware
gonna
of
have that
something,
mountain.
you start to notice it a lot more. Because we have somebody in the Discord named Raziel, and now that I recognize that name, I see the name everywhere now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm climbing up this mountain to get Overwatch of the map.
Oh, they just
Hello.
dropped some people off.
New
Oh my
target.
God, that's
One of
far
them's a
away.
Cyclops Z model.
I wonder who will win, our Cyclops or theirs. I have a feeling that ours isn't going to do very well. Although it is elite. Oh, so is theirs, of course.
So is theirs.
Yeah, I just realized you said that. I'll tell you one thing I noticed after playing Mecha Break during the week is that this game is really slow in comparison. Not that that's a bad thing. I like it. I like slow because I feel I kind of feel like things this size would be slow. But oh my God,
Well, some of it
the pace
is. Some
so
of it
different.
also just the way MechWarrior plays, because in the lore of BattleTech, battle mechs would be faster. Battle mechs would be more. They would.
dynamic. Yeah.
Okay, this is the thing. I know a decent bit about Gundam and stuff like that. So when I say that battle mechs would not be like Gundams, first off, that's a stupid thing to say because the name of the mech designs in Gundam is a mobile suit. So, like, all Gundams are mobile suits, but not all mobile suits are Gundams. It really depends, because like when people think of Gundam, they think of something that's extremely, almost like a jet airplane, but that's really like specific Gundam are capable of that, and even some mobile suits are capable. Some mobile suits are very high speed capable, and normally only in outer space. They normally can only move with such agility in space because there's no gravity for resistance. But in the BattleTech universe, compared to the typical mobile suit, yeah, a lot of them would be capable of much more humanistic movement that you would expect from a mobile suit. Like, you know, in the actual lore of BattleTech, you should be able to kick, you know, and the mech wouldn't fall over. Like, it would keep its balance. You know, a mech should be able to, like, shoulder charge something. You know, a mech should be able to grab something and then hurl it down to the ground. Like, the mechs should have that kind of articulation. Like, a mech should be able to, like, jump into the air, spin around, land behind you, and then, like, you know, like, bash you in the back of your body or something, or grab you and, like, hurl you to the ground or something like that. It's just that MechWarrior never... That's not what the game focused upon. So it's just one of those things where, like, I don't know, like, that's just what they went with.
It's funny you say that, because I actually recall now, whenever listening to...
Oh, look, it's an Atlas.
Oh, well, we'll see how this guy fares versus your build on the channel.
I'll be impressed if the Atlas... I'll be impressed if the Atlas even gets particularly close. I mean, I can backpedal. Let me see what my maximum backpedal speed is. My maximum backpedal speed is about as fast as the Atlas can move forward. I can backpedal at 43 kilometers, and its top speed is 48.
Watch me just, like, not miss a single shot on a center torso.
It's going to get hit by 100% of all missiles.
Yeah, so we were talking about the movement of the mechs. I remember in the Great Death Legion book, Grayson Carlisle and his Shadowhawk, like, rolling around, and I'm pretty sure I remember him, like, pulling the arm off another mech and then, like, beating him up with it. So you say that, yeah, they're definitely the lore's movement is certainly more dynamic, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, in MechWarrior, the mechs are very rigid. They are much more like mobile suits in the actual lore. It's just that it's never really been depicted that way in the games.
Yeah.
Of course, like, you know, in the, I'm mostly familiar with the original Gundam universe. That would be the Universal Century timeline. There are very, very fast mobile suits in, even in the original war, like the Dom, for example. The Dom is a mobile suit that skates across the ground, and when it walks, it's pretty slow. It's not a very fast mech when it walks, but when it's, like, using its thrusters and it's, like, sliding across the ground, it's basically like a hovercraft, like one of those, like, hovercraft boats. It goes at about 300 kilometers.
Pretty quick.
New target, Spider.
Enemy forces continuing
That's
to
got a high-speed
converge on your
train.
location. Stay frosty, Commander.
Yeah, it was a very revolutionary technology, too, because the bad guys, Xeon, they were the first to deploy a mech using that kind of, like, hovercraft-style technology, and then it became, like, basically standard.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Another assault mech. It's a stalker. Oh, that's a tougher customer.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that a little bit less. These are the last two that we are contractually obliged to kill.
I'm running out of ammo anyway, so I'll be forced into close combat.
I'm also running out of armor, so that lends well. Maybe they want to, like, arrive?
New target.
Oh, there we go.
Draw. Target acquired.
They're gonna arrive at about the same time. I'm gonna go ahead and start firing on the quick draw.
Okay, yep, we'll go for him.
I mean, if I lose all my LRMs, that's fine. I mean, that means that's a whole... That's like 4 tons of LRMs thrown at the enemy.
I'm just really gonna gun for this guy's center torso, and just not anywhere else.
He is elite too, so he's gonna eat the hits.
Target destroyed.
Tell you what, he didn't last as long as he might have liked.
Also, he was going for me, so, you know, I was a little bit out of range.
Yeah, true. Sucks to suck.
So, Delphinius asks, would Zeta Gundam beat an AC from Armored Core?
We got another drop really close here. Might be okay to escape.
I mean, that's a very complicated question, because when you say an AC from Armored Core, like, ACs are like battle mechs where they're very diverse. Like, it's like,
Assigned mech target is on the field.
it's a bit of a
Let's
loaded
take it down.
question. Delphinius says, I was very surprised by how quick the mechs were in AC6. I mean, they can be. Some of the mechs are also extremely slow. Like, if you're in one of the quadrupedal mechs or if you're in one of the tank-tracked mechs, like, they tend to not be very fast. It really
Oh, I can
depends.
come by Archer right at the end. We have to kill Archers as well.
Okay, there we go. So we got that one. I don't think we salvaged anything particularly worthwhile.
No, we already have that blackjack, so the rest is kind of useless.
I'll take that Centurion and take some of this unusual salvage. That rapid fire looks nice. Not that I really am excited to use AC-10 rapid fire. That is not one of my preferred ones, but you know, there it
Nor me.
goes. Let me see. Let me get these mechs repairing. You're going into the bay to be sold at a later point in time. We have 3 months left. Let's see if we can we make it over here? This is a 27-day jump. Okay, we can make it here. White Glint. Yeah, that is definitely the name of an Armored Core. Probably the most famous one in AC6 is Steel Haze, because everybody really liked Rusty. He was like a fan favorite character. Okay, we have 3 months still, so we can definitely get this mission in as well.
I'm kind of curious. So I'm personally like definitely a MechWarrior 5 fan, like, you know, a BattleTech fan in general. That's kind of like what introduced me to the mecha genre. And I played a little bit of like some of the other games like Mecha Brick, and I'm probably becoming a little bit more open to the mecha genre. It wasn't really something that I was overly exposed to previously. But like, are most people, like you yourself, Fox, would you consider yourself a mecha fan specifically, or like would you consider yourself a BattleTech fan that like dabbles in other stuff? Like, would you say that's kind of like a genre you really like?
That's also a really technical question, because like, it depends on who you ask. Some people will say mecha only applies to Eastern mech design. Like, so if they say like
Right.
mecha, that's what some people will say. That's not the interpretation I go with. I would say that's the traditional interpretation. The thing though is that there really isn't such a thing as like Eastern and Western mech design anymore, because Western mech design just doesn't really exist. Like,
Yeah, true.
you just don't really see it anymore. So I just refer to mecha in its totality now. That it's like,
Yeah, it's like a conglomerate rather than a separate thing.
yeah, exactly. And so I have just liked. Here's the thing, it would be the reason why. So why do I like mecha content? I actually like it more for the theme. I like any type of game that has political factions fighting each other for supremacy, but the mecha series, the mecha genre, that's
Based on
always
the
what it's
pattern of
about.
previous attacks,
Like,
we're expecting raids to potentially take
in
place
Gundam,
out of this
it's
agricultural facility.
space colonists
Stay sharp
versus
and expect the
Earthborn
worst.
elite. In, you know, BattleTech, it is successors of basically like Super UN. Like the Star League was basically like the Super United Nations. In Armored Core, it's about different corporations screwing each other over, you know, in order to, like, you know, screw people for money. And, you know, like people's different mercenaries that are hired by these different corporations. So, like, that tends to be the theme I like.
Oh my
And the mecha genre just crosses over with that all the time. Like, it's basically a tradition of the series.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Or a tradition of the genre.
of the genre. Yeah.
Hostile forces just
But
crossed
you
the
know,
river.
if we had a
They're
medieval
heading
game
away.
where it was about medieval factions fighting for supremacy, like political battles and whatnot, I would like that game as well. If there was a Pokemon game where you capture a Pokemon and go to war with these warring political Pokemon factions, I would play that game. Like that's one of the things I like in particular. Now, one thing I do like about the mech genre in particular, oh, this is a rapid fire, okay, is I like that it just plays differently than other games. Because another thing I like is I don't like games that are the same.
Expect
That's why I don't play, you know, why they're like, why don't I play a lot of shooter games? Because they're all the same. And I get tired of playing the same thing.
Yep. That makes sense.
The mech genre is very different, and it's different because it asks you to kind of relearn how to operate something. You know, if you play Call of Duty, you already know how to play it. You know, W goes forward, A goes left, D goes right, S goes back. And, you know, everyone knows how to play Call of Duty, and therefore everyone knows how to play Battlefield. Maybe you're not an expert at them. And then, you know, you would know how to play, if you know how to play Call of Duty, you also know how to play Halo. If you know how to play Halo, you know how to play any variety of, you know, just basic bitch shooter games. Whereas mech games are very different. But the thing is, I don't just like mech games. I like vehicle simulators in general. Like, for example, I am a fan of
Scopes are lighting up with additional
jet
targets,
fighters.
Commander.
You know, and it doesn't even have to be jets. It could be like a game that simulates biplanes, you know, machine gunning each other down. You know, it's like I like games of vehicular combat in general. So that's one of the things I really like about the mech genre is that they're very different. They don't play like other games. There's a lot of room for like customization. I like games where I can kind of like make my own thing and I don't have to play like everybody else. And then I like games where these political factions who just hate each other and they just can never get along and they're just always screwing each other over, being like super shitty. And it's all about like, you know, like what's the, like, oh, we need to not destroy this farm too much. I just realized it's a defense mission.
Yeah, it's that's gonna be a difficult challenge. They normally take a beating.
I'm going for this Black Knight.
I'm just gonna go up and just like shoot this guy in the face, this other guy.
But that's why I like games like Civilization. Like Civilization is all about, you know, like having your own empire, you know, going out and like conquest, political shenanigans, political machinations.
Additional bogies. Heading along
And
the
you know,
trajectory
that's just
intersects with
something
your
I like.
position.
You know, and I like any game that is going to lean into those things.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of the same as you because like I play a lot of games like Crusader Kings and Stellaris previously and stuff like that. They kind of have that feeling too, even though they're not like, you know, a first-person shooter game like MechWarrior 5. I mean, it's not technically a first-person shooter, although I am in first-person shooting things, but it is probably, like you say, more of a vehicle sim. So is there, like, do you think that is your priority rather than the setting, which is interesting because I definitely think there's settings that I just play I wouldn't even like entertain, to be
The
honest.
setting is really important. In fact, the setting might be the most important thing.
Yeah,
Like if there was
I
a
think
really
so.
fun mech game, but I don't like the setting, then I probably wouldn't care. It probably wouldn't matter to me. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
the same.
setting. This basically, let's say MechWarrior stopped making games altogether, and let's say another game came out called like Robot Fighter, and instead of having like medium laser, they've got like laser. Instead of small laser, they got little laser. Instead of like large laser, they've got big laser. And instead of like LRM 5, 10, 20, they've got like homing missile 8, 16, 24, 32, something like that. Let's say it's the exact same thing. I wouldn't like it because I'm invested in the series. Like, I'm invested in the aesthetics in the
Yeah.
universe. And so even if you had a game that played exactly the same, that wouldn't matter to me.
You got skin in the game, you know what I mean? Like you like you're, you know, like you're a combine supporter, for example. You know, you feel like you've got like something, you know, something to like fight with them, if you know what I mean. Whereas like some random faction that you've never heard of before, like it's hard to like build some sort of rapport with them, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
what I kind of feel about that.
Well, because like what I really like, I like games where you get to pick a side, and the side kind of like they have these like differences that they embody. Like, okay, a good example
Right to the
is
west,
For Honor. For Honor is a third-person fighting game where it's basically knights versus samurai versus Vikings, and you know everyone is going to have an opinion about that. Some people are like, oh yeah, Vikings are cool. They're, you know, like, and people who tend to prefer Vikings are going to be people who really prioritize like freedom of expression, because like the Vikings are just associated. The Vikings, the perception. I'm not saying that's the truth, but the perception of Vikings is like, you know, an idea of like freedom of expression. Oh, there's a battle master in there, by the way.
Got a really nasty one. I'm gonna go and get rid of this guy here first.
I'm gonna have them focus fire on that longbow. And then, you know, whereas when you think of like the samurai, you think of something like order and discipline, and then when you think of like knights, you think of like, you know, like honor. Whereas when you think of like you think of honor with all of them, obviously. That's why the game is called For Honor. But with like the Japanese, you would think of something like more lightly armored, something a bit faster possibly, and something that's tradition. Like tradition is extremely important. But the point is that you've got these three different sides, and people have. Did you just blast his face in twain?
I just blasted his face off.
And now his like body like sliding down the hill.
The food source for thousands across this star system.
Can I teabag him? It's like, lol.
But the that's what I'm really invested in. That's what I'm into. And like BattleTech is kind of like the Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that Battlemaster's is like worth like 8 million seagulls. That's crazy. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
this share cost. 41. Wow.
Yeah, that would be really hard to claim. We would need to have like bank stuff up from like a multi-op.
I'm pretty sure I blasted that Thunderbolt's face off and the Black Knight as well, to be honest.
I'll take one of those. Okay, we're running out of time for Rise of Rasalhague. Like we got 77 days.
What do you think of that Victor? Like, I think that's as good as the Victor can be, to be honest. I actually don't think it's like improvable on that. Like, I mean, I don't mean it's not improvable, but I think that's like.
No, I agree.
Like, as run of the mill as it's going to be.
I don't see it getting much better than that.
not a great
So this is
thing, to be
34 days. How many days do we have left? We have 77. We have 77 days. So we could probably squeeze another one in.
All right.
We're just banging out all of these missions. D-Rex says medieval feudalism and mech. So you want Escaflowne, the game? I mean, I just like, you know, that's why I like Warhammer. You know, it's got like factions fighting against you. That's why I like Dynasty Warriors. You know, it's factions fighting against each other. You know, I like Samurai Warriors. Like, there's a lot of games of that I really enjoy. Let me see what we got here. So we've got 43 days left. So once again, we can do it. We can do it. This is an 80 difficulty assassination. Extrasolar moon at night. Here we go. This one's against the Combine, but I will make an exception because it is, you know, a story mission.
Oh damn it! Assassination.
I'm gonna use the I'm trying to use something different each time, so I'm gonna use the Corsair. You can bring anything. We've got the weight for anything you want.
Well, let's bring the big boy then. The big boy. The big nipper.
Delphinia says, I'm super bummed we will never get a Liao DLC. They should have made one DLC for each faction.
I really wish the King Crab could nip, like, and pinch. I'm kind of sad that it can't do that.
Yeah, it's like the regular crab can. Delphinia says, where is this Corsair from? It comes from this quest line, X marks the spot.
Yeah, and that's in the Heroes of the Inner Sphere DLC.
Yeah, that's where the mech debuted.
Ooh, I cannot jump off that. That's quite tall.
Oh, so let me go ahead and cover some of the news. So for BattleTech news, I have nothing to report, unfortunately. There's just not a lot going on. There was nothing from the MechWarrior 5 Twitter. There was nothing from the MechWarrior 5 Clans Twitter. There was nothing from Piranha Games. And not only that, Piranha Games did not... They have not posted anything on their Twitter page in, like, a year. Like, the last time they posted was July 21st of 2023. In addition to that, I also checked out Russ Bullock on Twitter, and he has not he has tweeted things, but they're all about sports and stuff. Nothing in particular regarding MechWarrior. So no news to report on new developments in MechWarrior.
I'm not seeing our targets at this
For
location.
Get Good Fox news, I do have news. The Atlas video. If you haven't seen the Atlas, the full-length Atlas guide is available. So if you want to see my take of the Atlas, that is something that you can absolutely do.
Yes, and I'm going to give you a compliment, Fox. Your battle commentary is very, very good in this one, I have to say. Like, it might be your best yet, to be honest.
It probably helped that it was a more interesting battle as well.
It was a very interesting battle.
Like, you know, sometimes the battles are like not hard enough. That's why I do go under tonnage a lot of the times. You know, some people have asked me why am I under tonnage, just to make it a little bit harder. And the harder the battle is, the better the demonstration of the mech.
That is true, dude.
The actual commentary was actually longer than what you actually saw too, but the I couldn't fit it in. Like the battle didn't last as long as the commentary.
Yeah, no, you did good. Very poetic at points. The emerald beams, I like that one. I thought that was quite nice.
Oh yes, the for the medium laser.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, for this not being the target, which I'm starting to feel like is a lie, there's a lot of stuff here.
I
I'm
definitely
pretty sure
agree with that.
I think we're getting a bit of spillover from the next base, to be honest.
I guess if that's the case, better to fight him here.
Yeah, 100%.
There is a target. I scanned an Atlas that was that looked like an actual target.
That's a definite target. If it's not coming up at it, it might not come up as it until we, you know, unlock the next area, but that definitely is going to be a target. There's no way an Atlas isn't. If he is the target, in fact, only is one. Now, they very likely could drop a, you know, put a dropship on us. They like doing that, don't they?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, I definitely don't like it when they do. Wait, there's the Atlas. The Atlas is here.
Shared target identified.
So it's like, oh, they're doing a bit of damage to me. I'm just gonna, oh no.
Well, I am not very fast, so I'm committed to this fight, so I'm just gonna duke it out with him. We're lighting his center torso up in a hurry.
Okay, I'm engaging.
We're almost through him. See, the thing about the Atlas is his torso is so fat that it's so easy to score center torso hits.
It's rare that we can feel good about this job, but I think today is one
They're
of the
dropping behind us.
exceptions.
I'm kind of like a little bit in
Now
pain.
let's
Oh, I
go
can just stand behind you.
Head to the evac point.
Okay, I'm gonna backpedal because like I'm not fast. Like I am not a fast mech.
Oh no.
Do you want to go to evacuate while I fight these guys?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm really slow, so you'll probably will kill them before I do that.
Incoming missile.
Enemy mech.
Okay, the Panther is down. One thing that's annoying about lasers and autocannons is that their aim is not quite the same, so like you kind of need to, sometimes you need to be careful about how you can't shoot them at the same time. Sometimes you gotta like wait. We almost have this awesome down.
Incoming missile.
He is a veteran awesome though, so he does not want to go down.
Well, he's gonna stop shooting in a second.
There we go. He's down. Moonraven says, AC5 medium laser and LRM seem to be a winning combo on everything. Those are like the Swiss Army knife weapons. Like, they're just kind of good in most cases. Raziel says, I came across a thing on Reddit, and in the comments, someone was talking about the Hunchback 4P. I was thinking about having the cannon slot replaced with 6 medium lasers and just melting phases. Yeah, the laser version of the Hunchback does a ton of damage.
It is really good.
We cannot get that. I guess I'll take this. Wait, I'll take these AC2 rapid fires. We're more likely to need those.
We have 23 days left. there's another mission in the system, we could do it. If not, then we
I
might have to
doubt
think
it.
about shifting.
Yeah, I don't think we will. This one is 13 days over.
Is that the second
But
mission?
I don't think we should do it though, just because
Yeah, fair enough.
when you complete a mission, a little bit of time passes immediately afterwards as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it. All right, here we go. So this is it. The Rise of Rasalhague. We are gonna jump in right now. And I'm not going to read the dialogue because I've already done a playthrough where I read all the dialogue, and this is a lot of dialogue. It will slow things down immensely. So if you want to hear all the dialogue, I will, just find the playthrough where I do. It's probably named Rise of Rasalhague, and then I will read all of it for you there. Off we
it's
go.
honestly just a bunch of yapping.
I'll
Just
watch the
like, we
cutscene.
want.
The Tier movement was founded to right the injustices brought upon the people of Rasalhague by those that claimed to be our equals. For over 700 years, both House Kurita and House Steiner have used their lies of equality to justify the oppression of our people. I am here to announce that these injustices end now. Today, with the blessing of both Comstar's Primus Mindu Waterly and the Draconis Combine's Gunji no Kanrei Teodor Kurita, I declare the independence of the Rasalhague Military District from Combine rule. From this day forth, we will be recognized as the Free Rasalhague Republic. Conrad Kurita has ordered the withdrawal of all DCMS forces stationed in what is now Republic space. Overseeing this peaceful transition of power will be the loyal forces of our newly formed military, the Kung's Armee.
Report! DCMS's 8 Rasalhague regulars have attacked the Kun's Armee and ISIL convoy, carrying Marcus Kurita. They're attempting to free him from our custody.
Damn it! Alert the ISF at the Combine Embassy. I'm greenlighting the full deployment of the first tier's battle mech forces.
Alert! Alert! All first tier and supporting mercenary forces prepare for immediate deployment. We are under attack. Repeat. All first tier and supporting mercenary forces prepare for immediate deployment. We are under attack.
Yeah, that's probably their best cutscene.
It's honestly not that bad, actually.
Like, I was talking about how in Mecha Break, they are able to deliver on some of the... So in Gundam, the scenes of, like, getting into the cockpit, putting your helmet on, and then, like, getting launched off of a catapult, like, that's what they... Basically, they have these launchers in space that, like, throw you into space to kind of give you some starting momentum. That's kind of like what's emblematic of... Gundam in Battletech. That's what we saw right here, like people getting inside the mech, the mech like activating, exiting the hangar and everything. That's kind of like the Battletech fantasy, and it's the only time they do it is for some reason is in the Rise of Rasalhague, which I think is kind of silly. Let me see. So we got like Christian Man's daughter giving out the orders. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going all salvage just in case we find something, of value. I don't know.
Oh, much yapping and all that text walls, isn't it? It's crazy.
I forget. I think this is the mission where it's like the thing gets away, if I remember right.
The dropship, yeah, I think you're right. It's kind of a bit of an annoying one, actually.
I want to use a different mech. Okay, I'm going to use the other model that I redesigned from Kagaku Ryu. That would be this one here. This one has a very slight redesign. Like, it is not a very extensive redesign. Because this one didn't... this mech just doesn't have a lot of room for redesign. But it just didn't really need it, because it was pretty good the way it was. So what we did on this model is I downgraded the medium lasers to small lasers. I'm also willing to take the small lasers off altogether, but I got one more heat sink in there because, like, the main problem with this mech is that it does get a bit hot. So, like, I wanted to shave some of the excess heat off of the medium laser because small laser does just as much damage as medium. Small laser and medium laser do the same damage per minute because, you know, one of them is just as for quick math. The medium laser is 5 damage times 12 rounds per minute, which is 60 damage. The small laser is 3 damage times 20 rounds per minute, 60 damage. So they do the same amount of damage, but the small laser doesn't generate as much heat. So we get similar firepower. Yes, there's a range difference, obviously. You get similar firepower, but less heat, and you get to save half a ton per laser. So, generally speaking, if I don't need the range, then we're going to go with the small laser. And in this case, this is not a slow mech. This mech is pretty quick. It's 81 kilometers. So I don't need the range, basically. So we're going to basically do that to eke out one more heat sink. All right, here we go. Spider4051 says the medium laser range, though, that would definitely be a bigger deal on a slower mech where I want the range more.
They're attempting to free him from our custody. We need to
Marcus
chase them
Kurita.
down before they can. Wait, dear Lord, the 12th Sunsong Academy cadre just attacked onlookers in the city center. Multiple civilian casualties.
Cowards! Those bastards are working with the regulars.
Moonraven says he would have downgraded the SRM. That is not off the table. I don't want to downgrade the SRMs, mainly because that's where I get my backstab, my butt stabbing capabilities. This is a butt stabbing mech. You get behind people and you do it from behind. So I don't want to lose missiles, but if I have to, I will.
I'm kind of a butt stabbing mech too. We're kind of like double butt stabbers. It's gonna be like double penetration.
Yeah, it's like that's just the way Fox rolls. That's like official Ronan Fox combat doctrine.
Like Sun Tzu.
It is the you can take it from me. I'm a Ronan Fox. Like I wrote the book on what is honorable, and let me tell you, the double butt stabbing technique is very honorable.
I agree.
I guess I'm gonna have the lance on that fire starter.
Yeah, it isn't gonna last long. It's gone.
Wow, that was a humongous miss right there. Who is this guy? I mean, we're tearing through these guys. That was this thing's job. It's here to bully the smaller mech. Oh god, he's punching it out with them.
He just got laid out. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly just like.
He deserved it.
Him. He got Mike Tyson. Let's be real.
Which faction fields the Archer 2W? I don't know that one off the top of my head. Especially because there is no house that starts with a W that's in the game, to my knowledge. So normally that would give me a hint. Like K would tell me it's a Combine. D would give me a hint that it's probably a Davion. S would give me a hint that it's probably Steiner.
Oh, well, I just punched all his weapons off. That's funny. Have I ever made a Lucas eject before?
Yeah, usually they just die.
Yeah.
Okay, once I get your leg, you won't be so fast anymore.
Shoot in the back. Oh, we got a heavy? Oh, something like that.
It's a quick draw.
Oh, I can't shoot helicopters, no! My missiles aren't in my arms. No!
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, I think we left a mech behind. I think he's like running around.
Did we?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah, you're right. Turning.
Target destroyed. New target assassin.
Oh, it's just an assassin. No wonder he's running away. I'd run away as well if I was an assassin.
Yeah, to be fair.
It feels like a
SRMs,
sin giving the Shadowhawk small lasers. There is only one thing that I care about when it comes to modifying mechs in terms of taste. I do not like giving mechs lopsided quantities of LRMs. That's it.
I will do that.
That's the only thing I don't like to do. But I will still do it. But otherwise, I have no problems with any other designs. Like, people hate it when I turn like a Hunchback from an AC-20 to an AC-5. I don't care. That AC-5 is going on there. Or with the Atlas, they're like, I can't believe you took the AC-20 off. Well, I can't believe it's not butter. That AC-5 is like going on right now. This guy does not sound Japanese.
No, he doesn't.
God, you can tell that I'm Japanese. I sound like some punk from like a cartoon show.
Oh, we got a dropship. Oh, right on top of us as well.
We also have,
Choppers.
Damn it. We're too late. Commander,
Damn it,
clear
we are
the
too
space
late.
port of all remaining DCMS forces before this spirals even further out of control.
What?
In the Draconic Combine. In the name of the dragon.
this guy sounds like a dumbass. I hate his voice.
He really does sound like an idiot.
He sounds almost like he's an AI voice.
It's like, I don't even know if they're like pretending to do a Japanese accent or not, but like that is like an
I would be
abomination.
offended. I would be like, I'd be going Assassin's Creed Shadows on his ass.
Yeah, I'm not even like the type of person to get offended, but even I would get offended by that.
It's like, this is what you think we sound like? Like, you are butchering our beautiful language.
That like actually might be slightly racist, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't even know what kind of a voice it's supposed to be, except an awful one.
Him calling for an all-out war against the Rasalhague Republic. Things are going to get messy if we don't muzzle him ASAP.
Who's getting muzzled?
Well, we're finally into the DLC. That's the important thing. Well, I guess I'll take this Wolverine. I don't think we need the rest of these. AC-20 burst fire. Let's just take these. I feel like Rasalhague pays pretty decently, if I remember right. Once again, not going to read all of these because it's too much to read. I've already done a playthrough where we read them all, so, you know. If you want to hear the text walls, unfortunately, you will have to watch one of my older playthroughs because, like, that took a long time. It basically doubled the length of the of the experience.
The series. I mean, it took forever to go through it, and like spoiler alert, it's not well written. So
just read Sarna's article about, like, you know, the Ronin Wars, and basically they're just reading you Sarna, basically. Let me see here. So we are in a forest, so like heat should be okay. What do I want to use? I haven't used the Marauder yet on this episode, so I'm gonna use a Marauder. Oh, I'm gonna use this Marauder that pisses the audience off. Like, some people hate this Marauder that I created. It's like the most cursed Marauder.
which one is that?
It's the one where I replaced the AC-5 with a machine gun.
Oh yeah, that one is weird.
People are like, you know, you can't do this, Fox. You can't keep getting away with this.
It's funny when you look at if you look at the 3R that has the AC-10 on it, and then like put it beside the one with the machine gun on it, it's like, bro is not like gifted.
Okay, I left you. You can have any mech you want. I left you with 110 tons.
Well, in that case, well, maybe I too shall arch, or too shall maraud.
Okay, here we go. So you guys are looking for a rare mech, the 2W. I can't remember where we got the 2W from.
I want to say we just bought it. I don't remember either.
Yeah, I mean, I just know that we have it because like we have a list right. I have a list right here of all the mechs that, because like we have to fill up all of these mechs, and I color them green whenever we actually get one.
The 8th Rasalhague regulars and 12th
I don't remember this mission.
Oh, this is that deathmatch mission, I think.
Responsible for extracting Marcus Corita and
Oh, we got
causing
buddies.
general mayhem across Rasalhague after our declaration of independence. While
Going to
many of them
Crusade.
fled the system with Taishu Corita,
There's a lot of people, so
their
like,
escape left many
Raziel's saying how
stragglers
like
trapped
machine guns
on
are
Rasalhague.
underrated. There's a lot of
For the
mech
good of our
warriors who have
people,
not
we
updated their
need to bring
firmware
them to
from the older
justice.
games, where like, you know, a lot of people don't know that flamers actually do damage. In previous games of BattleTech, they didn't do any damage, they just did heat.
Oh.
But that's not the case in MechWarrior 5. In MechWarrior 5, they actually do damage. Same with machine guns. I mean, machine guns always did damage, but machine guns actually do a decent bit of damage in MechWarrior 5.
Oh, we don't destroy this. Okay, of course.
in the area and secure the facility.
Yeah, capturing.
Let's take that tank apart.
What tank? Over there.
Target acquired.
I'm not sure what tanks they want us to kill, but... Wait, you can see it. Where is it?
Have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Where? There it is. You can't even see it. There's my machine gun. I replaced the AC-5 with like a little machine gun to tickle people.
AC-10 fire burst fire sniper. That's crazy. It does so little damage at that range.
Target destroyed.
Hostiles have been
We just stole.
I'm sure the scattering doesn't help at that range either.
No, it does not in these fighters.
I have no doubt.
Okay, we've stole their base.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of everything attacking from all directions.
I'm going for this Lucas first. It's annoying.
Logan is making fun of my like Marauder's Schlonger. He says that my Schlonger it shoots faster. It's like a high-speed Schlonger compared to the previous one.
But small but potent.
Yeah, the size doesn't matter, Logan. It's how you use it.
Yeah,
And
unlike mine, my Marauder was just very endowed, but very lazy.
I'm just gonna take the fight to them because I have like basically have shotguns. He doesn't see me, so I'm just gonna like walk up behind him. Oh, he's killing the base. He's doing a good job of it too.
Yeah, don't do that, bro.
New target Panther.
I'm not so sure why I'm trying to punch this thing. Like, it has literally zero melee capabilities.
Target
That thing,
destroyed.
I hate Wolverines. They take so much effort to kill.
They just got some random tank in the
Bent on
distance.
destroying this facility. They must be
Yeah,
worried
I mean, it
about
is a
what will
defense
find
mission.
Here. We cannot allow this base to fall.
Hunchback.
26 enemies, that is not ideal.
I bet a lot of them are vehicles.
I hope so.
I'm gonna squish this Panther because I don't know. I'm a bully. I'm choosing people who are like half my weight.
Target destroyed.
I like ran a train on that Panther.
Target
Damn.
acquired.
I feel so short. I mean, I know it's because the Marauder is really squat, but like these Crusaders feel very tall compared to me.
You're king.
Retro says Rasalhague was a tough set of missions. I completed them last night. That's why we did some preparation, just to be safe. There's only one mission I'm really concerned with. And that's that base demolition mission.
Yeah, that one's an absolute bitch.
Be on the lookout for them.
Target destroyed.
Every time I get in range to shoot, somebody else kills it.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles inbound on your position.
Oh my god, they didn't take long spawning in.
Wow, that's a whole lance.
Target acquired.
About 4,000 meters, easy AC-10 burst fire sniper. Sniper.
My projectiles like despawn. They don't even make it all the way there.
Oh, it got
Target
nice.
destroyed.
Nice.
So they've
Very
got
quick
a
to get
quick
these guys
draw,
best.
a quick draw, a Phoenix Hawk, and a Kintaro.
Honestly, that Phoenix Hawk's probably the biggest pain in the ass. I think Katara could be a pain too.
They're trying to kill our
also
tank. Oh, looks like we squished the tank.
Did I jump run over him, did I?
Not like it really matters, but... It's so weird. It's like you got a marauder like coming at you instead of running away. He's like, "You're approaching me." It's like I absolutely put those PPCXs on.
Ooh, I've just been the old core exposed.
Okay, I found the Kentaro.
I'm gonna go chase down this Scorpion since I'm like kind of really badly beat up.
I'm getting him with my machine gun. He's not ready for this machine gun. Wait, I can punch him too, can't I? With my like very ineffective melee hands.
Like 12 damage or something.
Yeah, it's like 12, like 12.5 damage or something awful. I'll get this stalker since I'm in pretty good condition.
I'm in horrible condition. I'm just hunting down tanks now, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll get this stalker then real fast. And I'll put our mechs on that hunchback. Hopefully that'll distract them off of it. Oh, he doesn't see me. You know how much he doesn't see me? I'll show you how much he doesn't see me. He doesn't know I'm here. Here we go.
These are the last 3 enemies, by the way.
Damn, I didn't quite finish him, but once I get through his forward armor, he won't have a whole lot left. He got one of my weapons. What a jerk. Okay, I got him.
Our guys are not doing a supremely good job of this.
I see that they have left me to deal with the hunchback as well. Very well.
I'm attacking behind him. And then that's the final guy. Spider says he wished we had the snub-nosed PVC over the PVCX. Is the snub-nosed PVC and the PVCX
It's basically
like
the same.
similar?
It's basically the same thing, except the PPCX doesn't exist. The PPCX is a fake weapon, while the snub-nosed PVC is a real weapon. And then the PPCX is like super overtuned. It's super strong.
Like if they had just called the PVCX a snub-nosed PVC, would anyone even have like questioned it?
Delphinia says, what is the secret to making money when you've got a lot of assaults? I mean, the main thing would be building up your faction with somebody so that they really like you, and then doing multi-operations. Multi-operations, they pay out a ton of money, and then just pick up some cantina missions along the way and just try to knock them out all at the same time. And then don't forget to sell your salvage. Like, if you haven't cleaned out your inventory, where you've sold off all the weapons you don't need, you could have like millions and millions and millions of C-bills of you know, like if you have like 1,000 heat sinks, like sell off like 800 of your heat sinks.
And doing mercenary missions is good too, because you're gonna get a bonus for them as well, as long as you don't get like destroyed, of course.
I'll take this, and let me see, large laser short burst. I want some of these medium laser short bursts.
Yeah, we have all the weapons for repairing your mech, which is good.
Okay, so we get 4 million for like this checkpoint. This is a checkpoint in the Rasalhague camp. We get 4 million C-bills. We get 4 tier 4 SRM4s, 3 tier 4 AC5 burst fires, and 4 tier 5 flamers. That's not too bad. I'll take the flamers in particular. Spider wants us to see the location of the archer. We can do that. Sort by heavy. Archer 2W. No data available. That means it is a probably an unusual mech. Manufacturing date 3010. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Let me check my notes. Where did we? I don't know if we have any notes for the Archer.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, other than that, it was unknown. Maybe we got it from Kestrel Lancers. Remember, we did pick up a bunch of mechs during Kestrel Lancers?
That's a good point.
We might have got it from Kestrel Lancers.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a spider, I know it's a bit of a thing, but you could flick through the streams and just check the mech
that's
bay
true.
until
You could.
the Archer 2W appears.
Yeah, you could probably watch our Kestrel Lancers episode and just kind of like jump through it a little bit and see if you can find out when it appears. Okay.
We haven't done like that many episodes. Put it this way, it was within the last, like, 10 episodes.
The news!
Attacks continue across the newly formed free
Victor.
Rasalhague
Oh, those guys aren't in good
DCMS
shape.
troops refuse to withdraw from
I'd
the
much
buffer
rather
space.
have that Charger than that Victor.
I issue Marcus Korea's call to
We need the
action,
Victor,
which
though.
rallied the support of a number of DCMS commands.
I like how this guy's
Rasalhague
jumping in the
military
desert.
district,
Doesn't
and
sound like a good
President
idea.
Takashi Kurita.
They're
They
using, like,
continue to valiantly fight
missiles.
against the illegal annexation
Where
of
is our
Convine
bro at?
territory
No,
by
the
rebel
Takashi
forces.
Kurita, the
Those
Rasalhague
terrorists
rebel
have
forces
just
refuse to
breaking the
surrender.
Heir to the Dragon and the Gunjino Conray of the Draconis Combine.
Sounds like an
Theodore
enemy
Kurita
in,
has
like,
just
a
released
really
public
bad punk
announcement
movie.
regarding the ongoing Rasalhague crisis. Let's listen.
Well, that's the end of that Centurion.
The dragon has entered a new era.
This guy also sounds Japanese.
We are saddened by those who only look behind.
So it sounds like really like
For the dragon to
English
move
Japanese.
forward, we must
This guy
shed the
sounds like he's
shackles that
English or
bind us,
something.
limiting our power,
Limiting
and
our
holding
power,
us
holding us back from
true
our true greatness.
By
By
allowing
allowing the
Rasalhague
Rasalhague people to be free,
we have
we've
removed
the shame that has quietly burdened the dragon for centuries.
There are those who believe that to
I need
harken
that guy
back
to
to
do
an
the voice.
older time is to further the purpose of the dragon. They are wrong.
You need Colonel Westrick to do
The
it.
dragon endures because it adapts and embraces progress without burying itself in obsolete beliefs. Those who oppose the will of the dragon are therefore declared Ronin, masterless warriors who think only of their own selfish desire and not the will of the Combine. To these Ronin, I say, lay down your arms and accept true honor, or follow your selfish course to a disgraceful and ignoble end.
The whole Rasalhague thing is a mess. It was
It's a
like
whole mess.
the reason, why is it Theodore Kurita agreeing to it? It's because Takashi didn't agree to it. Takashi was like, nah. He's like, I'm not doing that. So they went through Theodore instead. And it wasn't even it wasn't the Draconis Combine's idea. Basically, Comstar was worried that the Federated Commonwealth were going to win the succession wars. They were worried that they were going to recreate the Fourth Succession War results on the Combine, where in the Fourth Succession War, they really beat up Liao. And although Liao is still here, they've been so devastated that they're not really a major player for a very long time. And Comstar was worried that the Federated Commonwealth were going to do that exact same thing to the Draconis Combine. And with the Combine knocked out of the picture, that would be two members of the FedCom Counter-Alliance. That would be the Captain Alliance. Because Liao, Merrick, and Kurita, they form a loose counter-alliance. It's not a very strong counter-alliance, but they do form a basically a defensive pact in reaction to the Federated Commonwealth. And so they were worried that if the Combine was defeated as well as Liao, then the Federated Commonwealth would win the succession wars, and Comstar didn't want that to happen. So they were basically like, let's split off Rasalhague to create another kind of political, diplomatic issue for FedCom to have to push through. Because now if they want to attack on the border of the House Steiner border, they would have this issue that there's like this whole additional nation state that is in the way. That was the issue there, was that now you'd have to go through the double political issues of like you want to invade, but you also have like the Rasalhague state there. So they was basically acting as a buffer to just complicate things politically. As well as the fact that the people of Rasalhague, while they don't like the Draconis Combine, they also don't like Steiner. And since Steiner didn't come to help them, whereas the Draconis Combine did come to help them form the Rasalhague Republic, if push came to shove, they're far more likely to side with the Draconis Combine in the War of 3039 rather than on the FedCom side. So, like, those are kind of all the shenanigans that kind of... There was even more than that, but that's kind of what's going on. All right, here we go. Next mission. Lots of salvage. And, you know, we get damage coverage on the house. We get 1 million damage coverage just provided by the Kung's Armee, so that's pretty nice. So we are up to 340 tons. This looks like a neutral battlefield. Like, there's nothing to worry about heat in either direction. You know, I'm going to do something different. It is my turn to use the King Crab card.
Oh, you're going to start gatling?
Yeah, I'm going to use my gat on them. I'm going to crush them with my gat.
So I, in that instance, shall... Well, we keep talking about the Archer 2W, and I love the Archer 2W, so the 2W should come. Although I quite like the other one too, the S. Although it was really hot, because I had 4 medium lasers rather than small lasers.
Nothing's going to be hotter than this gat.
To be fair, it's a hot gat. To be fair, it does not have the best booty, you have to be honest. Like, you think like some of the mechs with like some nice booties, I am one of them.
Moonraven asks, did Comstar attack its own HPG? That was in the previous war. That was in, oh god. Did I choose the wrong mech? It's oh well, I'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, that was in the 4th Succession War against Liao.
We need your forces to break through their defenses and establish a beachhead for the first tier. Good luck, Commander.
That's what I get for not reading the mission objectives.
Reading's for nerds.
Yeah, reading is for nerds, is a good point.
Oh. I actually remember this mission very well. I can't remember how much a pain in the ass it is though. I have a feeling it's not that ideal.
Well, they missed. That's the important part.
So the rest of the, there's a bunch of, like, cannons are in that base in the middle of the map.
Oh, no, you don't. You won't get me?
Tango down.
Target acquired.
Radar dish down.
Now I gotta play hopscotch through all this crap. Oh, I found a safe spot.
Do you want me to just run for those and get rid of them?
I mean, I think we're...
Are you okay?
I'm okay for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna have them kill that partisan. I don't... I think I can clear it.
I'm gonna...
Oh, I cleared it.
Blast this.
Oh, you found a mech.
Enemy radar dish destroyed.
We're over in 6K.
I don't know why they don't, like maybe they should target you with the artillery instead of me.
No.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Oh, they are. Why did you say that?
There we go.
Maybe they should target you instead of me.
No. They've already launched like 5 or 6 loads on me. Like, yeah, I have not signed up for the Bukake. No! They missed. Oh, damn it, they hit. That's the first time they hit me. I stopped too early.
Give me your leg.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to continue onwards. Oh, it's not on me for a change.
Maybe they should attack you again. That seems to...
No, they just bukaki'd me once. Like, I've been yellow armor across the board.
Yeah, I think you need to be a little bit more yellow. We got more mechs.
I'm gonna clear it. I'm clearing it.
Every time I say that, they change. It's quite funny. Yeah, we got like 3 mechs, or maybe a lance, I'm not sure.
I need to keep moving. You missed again!
Target acquired.
You're doing a lot of damage.
Oh, I finally. Okay, safe spot right here, right here. No, they got me again. You bastards.
Right.
I
Forward.
thought it's because I'm so fat. It's so wide. I thought that was gonna be a safe spot. You'll never get me this time.
It's because you're fat, but like, yeah.
That's the problem. Its gut is too big.
I can't believe Magnussen didn't think to station any Kungsarmé commands here for the transition of power. Even I could have told you that Predlitz is fiercely loyal to the coordinator. It should have been you at the head of our new nation, Christian, not that self-serving bureaucrat. You and I both know the only reason he's in the top job is because of his backroom dealings with Comstar.
I don't like Hakon's cloak and dagger dealings either, but there's no
Okay,
denying
we
that
are.
he was the one who secured Rasalhague's independence, not us. He'll always have my respect for that, regardless of how I feel about his.
I guess we need to swing wide. Yeah, okay, we'll start swinging wide towards the next objective.
I've marked them on your HUD. Destroying them will allow us to provide you with some mech support if you find yourself needing it. The Predlitz militia has set up artillery batteries.
Do you want me to destroy these or not?
Yeah, go for it. You're right next to him.
I'm just concerned that that last one might be a little bit. Maybe I'll just destroy it with my guns.
I need to clear it.
This is the problem.
I'm gonna clear it. Yes, I cleared it.
New target, Panther.
Can you shoot down that helicopter for me? Oh, maybe alright actually. Okay, yeah, I got it. He decided to like drop altitude for some reason.
I need to clear it.
This is the spot. We need you to neutralize all enemy defenders and secure this area.
Wow,
See
that
it gets done,
somehow triggered that from 800 meters.
Target destroyed.
Oh shoot, there's mechs behind me.
Target destroyed.
Well, we need to get that other satellite destroyed so that we can actually.
I could maybe beeline for it.
New target.
Priority target received.
Okay, this is just a Vulcan, so that's not too big a deal.
Objective complete, Commander.
Oh, we completed the missile carrier thing. I'm just gonna ignore. I'm just gonna run right by the base. And if you want to start heading towards the main objective, I'm gonna go for the radar dish.
Okay, we are currently just fighting a bunch of dudes here. They're sending dudes right now. I asked for nudes and they're sending dudes.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay, we are en route to the main base.
Yeah, start shooting those guys. I'm gonna go get this out of the way.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Incoming
Found a thunderbolt.
acquired.
An elite thunderbolt at that.
Incoming missile.
Isn't he fancy? All of the autocannons.
What is shooting me?
Target destroyed.
He's down. We're moving on to the next target.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Trying to knock those helicopters out chasing you around.
Yeah, and that rifleman's kind of annoying as well.
New target.
I'll get him, but he's behind some obstructions and I can't see him.
Target
Don't worry about it.
acquired.
Scratch that one.
Anti-dropship batteries destroyed.
Oh, this guy will not leave me alone.
You're cleared for landing.
All right, I'm beginning to attack the rifleman. We should have his attention now.
Easy now. We'll be planetside shortly.
Who is the real rifleman now?
Here come the strike teams. Look to the sky. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Oh, you should be good at killing them.
They know what we're up to.
Thank God the
and they're
artillery's
going to want
gone.
to stop this invasion
I'm gonna go hide in the
before it
base
starts.
and
Hold this
capture.
position.
I've reached the drop site. Moving to clear the field now.
Target is down.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, cleaning up these junky targets.
Target destroyed.
Oh, we got new
Target
battle mechs.
acquired.
We got a bunch of stuff coming in actually.
Coordinating our attack.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This ain't the move, little bro.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target received.
Can I get on top of this?
Target destroyed.
Bunch of tanks.
No. Wait. I'm on. Okay, there we go.
None of those mechs counted as the targets. That's crazy.
Target
But all the tanks do.
Target destroyed.
Target-rich
How does
environment,
that
says Moonraven. You're right about that.
Yeah, I'm about to capturing again.
That looks like a dropship.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get behind cover. I really don't see the point of me engaging that one.
Oh, here's Tor. It's Tori right here. There's the Michael Jackson. I didn't know he actually takes the field here, but yeah, he's in this Michael Jackson.
Yeah, we need that as well.
Okay, there is the Panther.
How are you enjoying the king crab in that?
It's doing the job. It's like no one's got to pull my arm to like no one's got to twist my arm to do AC5s and SRMs. Like two of my favorite weapons right there.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay, we've eliminated all of those guys.
After the base.
Forces are converging on your position. They are going to try to dislodge you. Push them back.
Oh, another wave?
Final assault, I guess?
Here is where we earn our pay. Incoming battle mechs. A lot of them.
A lot of them. Let's see what a lot count says.
It's like, get a new dialogue line, to be honest.
I would fire Rihanna if I could.
I'd throw it just like literally ever executed. Summary execution.
Alright, I'm gonna concentrate fire on the Stalker since it is the bigger target of the two. I mean, I don't know if I would count 2 mechs as a lot, though I will say that a Stalker is certainly a dangerous mech.
Yeah, it counted as 2.
Secure the area and prep for
Dara resubs as a Delta level member. That's one of the highest level members you can be. He says, well, I did something right. The system power's on. Now to do some configs and load the OS, then games. Enjoyed listening in on the streams. So are there any games you're going to be able to play now that you couldn't previously play, Dara? Like, is there something you're looking forwards to with the assistance of your new higher powered computer? I know when I put my computer on, I was like, I didn't play any. I was able to play all the games I could, but then I was able to crank them up to the maximum setting, I guess. I guess I'll take these. I kind of want those AC2 rapid fires. Never know when we need some more of those. AC-5 rapid fire, AC-20 rapid fire. I don't like AC-20, but AC-20 rapid fire has not been super effective, but there we go.
We completed 2 job missions or jobs as well.
Oh, we did? Yeah, there we are. We killed the 25 harassers. That's 1.6 million C-bills. Takes us to level 6 on War Dogs. And then we also did the 15 missile carriers for 1.8 million C-bills, a tier 5 medium laser, a double heat sink. That takes us to level 7 on War Dog as well. Nice progress there. Okay, everything's queued up on repairs. Moving on. What is the objective here? Probe the Ronin defenses. Destroy any Ronin that move in to engage. We track their movements. Okay. I think this one's once again just search and destroy.
Sounds like a war zone or something.
I'm going to use the Agent Court. We're up to 350 tons now.
I'm going to use the Victor because I'm dumb.
Guess I'll put him in the 2K. Alright, it's Victor time then.
It's not as effective as the quad heavy rifle King Crab car, but my goodness, the 5 AC-5 burst fires really are nice, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the recoil, there's just enough delay between the shots that the recoil isn't really a concern.
Yeah, it's totally irrelevant.
Like it gives your mech a chance to kind of like correct the save. Spider says AC-2 rapid fire is a long-range machine gun. It does work though. Like, you know, that is true. It does work though.
This makes us well suited for siege breaking and straight up fights, but admittedly less prepared for scouting and information gathering operations. With Predlitz's populace aiding Marcus Kurita, we are finding ourselves flying a bit blind. I need you to prod the Ronin's defenses so that we can triangulate where.
Okay, this is the one where it's like it's just like a war zone.
Marcus's Ronin to respond to you advancing on the marked nav point. Travel to its location and prod their defenses. We'll be monitoring the movement patterns of the surrounding hostiles and gather a projection on where they have established their base of operations.
I'm locking on to this Jenner.
Maybe we greatly damaged the mech. We destroyed the entire center torso.
Yeah, but it is toast. There's barely any mech remaining.
I mean, technically we have damaged it, yes, but maybe a slight underexaggeration.
I like how the Shadowhawk is like, I will have a counter bombardment with my LRM-5.
Oh, we actually killed Manticores. That was
Do we? How many?
2 more. We've got 5 out of 7.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're not that easy to find.
Yeah, them and the patents, and demolishers are pretty. Like, whereas partisans are not ridiculously uncommon.
No, they're not. But you never seem to get a job for partisans.
It's kind of weird how the commonality jumps from like the basic tanks and just jumps right into the partisan, and then the medium tanks are kind of, and the medium and the heavy tanks are kind of like unusual. Yeah. One of those is an assault mech.
See you later, Spider.
Target charger.
Heading out, Spider. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, someone headshot that thing. Headshot it.
I don't know why he wants me so bad.
Headshot it. No.
All right, I'm switching targets to the charger. This is a crummy charger. It's not the good charger.
When you use Alpha Strike with this thing, it's honestly not that horrendous. Like, if you just Alpha Strike the entire time. No, it's not like good either.
It doesn't blow my hair back. That's what I'll say. Like
No.
it's good enough, but it doesn't blow my hair back.
It's still crap, but it's like a little bit less crap than it was before.
I mean, that's the
God,
goal, though.
drops.
You know, like the best we can do with the Victor. Like I said, the problem with the Victor, it just doesn't have enough hard points. If it had more hard points, it might not be an awful mech, but
like even just another medium ballistic slot. Honestly, you're probably okay then.
what is with all these Wolverines? I'm so sick of all these Wolverines.
Is it elite? No, it's actually regular, thank god. That crab's elite though. I guess I'll go for it.
Coordinating our attack.
Okay, we're starting on the Wolverine. Fortunately, it's just a regular pilot, so he's taking pretty good damage.
Yeah, like I just destroyed that crab, but honestly it wasn't that bad.
Coordinating on target ID.
I like that they're ignoring you. That's gonna make it a little easier. Get the back
I mean,
shots in.
I would ignore me as well if I was fighting a Victor.
True, true. I mean, the AI does have priority for certain models. Like, there's certain models that it does priority. Like, Jaeger mechs and riflemen are very high on its target list.
Do you remember the Banshee 3M, the one that we just had like 2 punchers on it, like literally no one ever shot it?
Yeah, they would completely ignore it. You could take it, you could like abuse it so bad.
I know we're not doing the Banshee. I would love to pull that in to give it a go with the arena.
I'm not
supercharger.
opposed to, like, you know, if we want to sneak in a special request.
Extra. Yeah, that's the one. Like, I don't even like care about the other. It's just that one because it's a kind of funny build. Honestly, I didn't just keep my AC5s up, so I just stop shooting stuff.
Target destroyed.
He lived.
Another damn finish song.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
It's all of the annoying tanky mechs that like don't have crazy firepower, but they're annoying to kill.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
Target destroyed.
Well, they're starting to run out of bodies. That's the important part.
I'm gonna take if I have any heat sinks on this mech, I'm gonna take them off and add a little bit more AC5 ammo.
Is the heat pretty good on it?
The heat is like non-existent, to be honest. And I'm just holding. I mean, it's only got like 4 guns. It's not gonna overheat, I don't think.
2 targets remaining. Looks like they're both mechs. A Shadowhawk and a Phoenix Hawk. Wow. I am looking forward to having Artemis missiles. Artemis missiles are going to be nice. The increase in accuracy is going to be great.
I honestly don't hate the damage output from this, to be honest.
From what? The
Yeah, this Victor, again, like I'm trying to make this, you know, relative to Victors, not to like other mechs, because there's like obviously like way better 80-ton mechs, i.e. the Zeus. But honestly, it's not like that ugly. I might try and upgrade into medium lasers and drop the heat sinks. Maybe another ton of AC5 ammo if it's possible.
Moonraven says that, yeah, the AC5 rapid fire SRM6 and 2 medium pulse lasers is probably the best you can get out of it. I'll have to take a look at some melee options as well. You know, we might be able to, like, maybe I could squeeze in an arena fist or something.
Yeah, you maybe have to go down in AC2 or something for that. I do have knuckles on this though. I may not have any heat sinks on this actually already. I'm not sure.
You might not need them.
But I'm saying I can't remember if I have any on it or not. Like, I might not have the ability to take them off.
Return to our operations center.
We'll see.
I have an update on the DCMS dropships heading our way.
Moonraven says the Phoenix Hawks are easy to disarm. I find it depends on the stage of the mission or the stage of the game. Like in the beginning of the game, I think it's easier, but the later mechs are slower, and so their torso doesn't swing as fast. So like it's a little bit harder to keep them on target deeper in the game.
Don't repair this thing yet.
I'm gonna take those mechs. And I'm throwing these mechs into the storage. When you say don't repair that mech, are you talking about the Victor?
Yeah, so I've taken up all the heat sinks.
Okay, I'll repair all the other ones.
An extra 2 tons of AC5 armor and put an arena fist on. So now I don't have any heat sinks. That might be too hot, but let's try it. Let's try it. Why not?
Well, here is the next mission. What do we got to do? Engage the Ronin, ensure none escape. Be there. Okay, this is the one where we got to fight the Ronin in their stronghold. This one, I believe this one they pack a little bit of heat on this one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So we should probably bring at least one mech that's actually decent.
No, the King Crab car might not be ready on time. Although we have 15 days to launch. Do you want to skip the time first? Then
Yeah, sure. Let's skip the time.
Right.
I wonder, can we cheat? Can we just equip the King Crab card and cheat it out?
I don't think so in these missions. I think they are like set. Yeah, not ready before mission start.
Okay, yeah. So the car is not available.
The 2W is not available either. It's another big puncher. I mean, you did pretty good with that Marauder, to be fair. You could bring that, maybe.
We also have the Corsair.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I might try the Corsair then. Well, I wouldn't say it's a heavy hitter in terms of damage, but it's got 600 armor.
I just don't want to get super close to them, so I'm probably going to use the 2RB, basically like the Agent Cord at home.
Yeah, and this here's kind of it is, and this is kind of like slightly like medium to long range. So yeah, I'm good with that.
And then I'll just put them in these.
I honestly just don't really like get along with the Corsair too well at this point, but we haven't done much with it yet. That's not to be said that can't be fixed.
I want to see if it becomes any better when we are able to use Lost Tech, because I'm not allowed. Lost Tech is not allowed until
like the
end of the
LB10X. I
timeline.
think on this will be very nice.
That could be pretty good.
Look at buddies. Oh, I do remember this mission. This one is annoying.
Taisho Goshi Tengwan and the Second Sword of Light has promised to reinforce our position shortly. So pace yourselves out.
This is the one where when you're up here, you're fighting, and then they drop a drop ship on you, and there's like some like really like heavily armored dragons and stuff, if I remember.
Yeah, I remember there's like some elite pilots or just some nasty mechs at the end.
I think they like drop in right on top of you there when you're like fighting the main guys.
Can we even trust these snakes to keep their word after all they've done?
Oh, I'm like glitched inside you there.
Second Sword of Light is House Kurita's premier unit. The poster boys of the entire
I don't think you need to whisper, mate.
and duty bound by their
I can't hear you over the radio.
code to hold honor above all.
I feel like we should be okay just because like we're pretty equipped for long-range combat, and I don't think their long-range combat will be as good as our long-range combat, and I think we'll be able to beat them through attrition.
I just think that I'm pretty sure that there's a dropship lands on top of you up here though. I think.
I mean, I know we get reinforcements as well. Like, I'm pretty sure the second sword drops in as well.
They may well do. What have we got so far as reinforcement? A Banshee? That's only a Banshee 3. Although he has a PPCX, which is quite nice.
I mean, like, this is their base, like, just up ahead.
Yeah, I think like, basically as soon as you start engaging it, you just get attacked.
I know they have an awesome. I do know that. I know they have at least an awesome.
Yeah, I do recall an awesome actually. Something just reminds me of there being a dragon in this mission. So really,
yeah. There should be a dragon as well. Alright, I'm gonna start just attacking this quick draw. Get some damage in. You know, get through those 4 tons of LRMs that I've got.
Yeah, yo. You go through 4 tons of LRMs quicker than you think, probably.
Oh, absolutely. Once I'm triggers down on the LRMs. Yeah, these are all. That's an elite. Okay, there's their. That's probably their awesome dragon in the background. Okay, we killed him for free, basically.
New target, Battlemaster.
They're all me. I'm gonna hide.
Okay, the Shadowhawk is up. I'm ordering the Lance to focus fire on the Shadowhawk.
Target destroyed.
Oh, they really want me.
The Dragon's the next target. He's out of position, so the Lance is collapsing on him.
Hiding behind this, Banshee.
I'm gonna order our guys to fall back.
Incoming missile.
Okay, the Dragon's about to drop.
Go the Battlemaster next.
Yep, the Battlemaster is next. I'm gonna try to keep out of 270 meters so that his lasers are less effective. He's after me. I'm gonna kite him back. Okay, he's in optimal laser range, so now I'm taking more damage.
Taking heavy damage.
I am trying my best to get him off you, but he is not taking me on at all.
Should be fine. He's down.
He overheated.
Target acquired.
Right, let's just headshot this guy.
Well-placed kill shot.
Something's behind us.
Oberster Mansdatter, I am Taisho Goshi Tenguan of the Second Sword of Light.
Oh yeah, that's right there.
Theodore Kurita. We are here to assist.
Of course they're attacking me. Leave me alone.
Marcus Kurita to justice.
I ask you politely.
Thank you, Taisho Tenguan.
Okay, they're bringing their own counter bombardment on me. I'm gonna hide behind our Banshee and use him to block the line of sight.
He's a really good wall.
Disgrace the dragon and are an embarrassment to the true patriots of the Draconis Combine. They will feel our.
They're finally through my center armor, but like very minimal damage to my structure.
Yeah, I don't think there's much left of this mission anyway.
Oversta, the Taisa of the 8th Rasalhague Regular.
Alright, nothing to it, nothing to it.
I am taking
I thought there was a dropship lands on you. Maybe it is that Crusader I was getting mixed up with.
Tier can stand down. The Sword of Light will handle things from here.
Did good there.
What? After all they did on Rasalhague, you expect us to just let you take them?
They are disgraced Ronin from our ranks that have shamed the DCMS. As such, they are our responsibility, not yours. What about Marcus Kurita? They claim that he is dead at the hands of a Lyran Loki agent.
Defiant MechWarrior says it's an archer, doesn't need CT armor. At least until it does.
Miraborg, stand down. Taisho will allow you to take your Ronin into custody, but I want proof that Marcus Kurita is dead. Let's arrange for a joint debrief.
Hi, Oversta. I'll see that it is done.
The worst thing is when you want to evacuate from a mission, but they gotta like complete their roleplay dialogue, and they're just like, you're just sitting there getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, it's funny.
Do I prefer an awesome with
like
3 PPCs or 3 PPCXs or a mix? I have not used the awesome since PPCX came out, so I honestly don't know.
It wouldn't be a favorite mech of yours, folks, would it?
No, I don't really like PPCX on extremely slow mechs, generally speaking. Because it's like a shotgun. You know, like, do you want to use a shotgun when you're really slow? It takes forever to, like, get to somebody. Like, that's the problem with, you know, the awesome. So we get another checkpoint. So we get 5 million C-bills. We get a brand new Stalker 4N. We get 3 Tier 4 LRM-10s. We get 3 Tier 4 PPCs. And we get 1 Tier 4 AC-10 and burst fire. Decent quality weapons. And I'll take that stuff to sell. Unfortunately, the Stalker is not on our list of selected mechs. Okay, so I guess we're setting a course to the next area.
Headlets.
I think we're making pretty good time overall, even with the stream being delayed due to the internet issues.
Yeah.
So that was honestly not bad. I know we're getting okay. We're at Gunsberg, so that means that mission is coming up. In fact, it might be this one. Is it this one?
Gunsberg.
The munitions factory. Okay, it's this one here. It's the like. This is probably the hardest mission.
Well, there's only one answer for that.
It's on the ice area.
We're reading Needing heavy
It could be in any area. I am bringing the King Crab. We battled that dumb mission to get this thing here. It is coming into this mission, whether it likes it or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the biggest stuff we have.
Honestly, I like this lance. I think this is it. One go. We don't need to restart.
All right, yeah, let's see if we can take it out in one go.
This is a horrid mission.
They just send so much crap at you. They're just like, and those guys, and there's lots of elites too. I remember even in the beginning, the guards that are stationed in the beginning are elite.
I'm a bit nervous with like the safety blanket of my heavy rifles, but we'll just have to be a little bit more careful.
I mean, one thing is you should be able to easily destroy the enemy's base.
Oh, that is true, actually. Yeah.
The Ronin are continuing to spread chaos across the Republic. Their refusal to recognize our independence has now caused pro-Lyran radicals to refuse.
Will there be a faction mech playthrough? Maybe after the weapon playthroughs, because we're going to do the PPC playthrough. Because, you know, as you know, I'm a hater of PPC. I don't think the PPC is very good in MechWarrior 5. So, in order to verify or disprove it, we're going to have the PPC playthrough. Alright, I'm matching speeds.
Is at the marked coordinates. Your objective here, Commander, is to destroy the depot while the Tier and the Dragon's Breath move against other supplemental targets, weakening Kelswa's grip on Goonsburg.
We shouldn't be wasting our time with this. Those marks have taken Stortala City. Christian, my family.
I know, Thor. You haven't been able to make contact with them. But we can't blindly rush into Kelswa's stronghold, especially when Ronin forces are also in.
Wait, I'm in the wrong mech. I'm in the wrong mech. I thought I was in the agent court.
Uh-oh.
This mech is still not awful, but like, I thought I was in the agent court.
Do you want to give it a go or do you want to restart?
Okay, let's restart. Yeah, restart, final answer. I thought I was in the agent court.
That mech is good actually as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, we might have still been able to do it with that, but I want to have the strongest show of force.
Yeah, we literally like went after those.
Like I locked
mechs.
onto that enemy, and I'm like, okay, let's let the missiles rip, and then all of a sudden it's like PPC X. I'm like, hold up now.
Let the lightning rip.
And then yeah, it did like harmlessly lands on it. Where's Agent Cord? There we go.
Will be compromised out there.
Oh, I need to reset. I know, guys. Like we actually worked hard to get these 3 mechs for this mission. They have to come along.
Yeah, they have to do it. They have to do that. That's true. We specifically went out of our way to get the car, the privateer, and the Agent Cord just for this.
Like this is the best that we could offer up for this mission, which, to be quite honest with you, isn't the best we've ever fielded, in my opinion.
No. We if we could use any mech we want to, then like yeah, we could field even stronger mechs. The King Crab car is about as good as it gets, though.
Yeah, honestly, like the King Crab car with the 4 AC5 burst fires. If you're a little bit more like new to the game, this is definitely the build to go with. Like it's way more forgiving if you miss.
Well, especially because you got the
completely
SRMs up close too.
True. Like the heavy rifles are just not forgiving whatsoever unless you're really good at aiming. You miss with that there, you're like a good 5-second reload or more.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Yeah, and that mech really relies on you knocking the enemies out early and kind of like crippling their firepower.
Despite Marcus Corita's death,
Moonraven asked which faction will you go for. Well, Moonraven, if you've listened to enough of our streams, you'll know that Fox is really very excited to fight with House Davion, so that's obviously going to be the first option.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. Definitely the Davion playthrough. That's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, you cannot wait for that.
I cannot wait to be a Fed rat.
You'll get these all your favorite mechs as well whenever Fed alliances. You'll get the Centurion, you'll get the Atlas. Like you'll get to have all those mechs you love so much.
Oh yeah, Steiner gonna be stink as well because like I get the Atlas. I'm like, oh great. Whereas when I get to play as their Combine, I get the Mauler. Like that's one of my favorite mechs.
Davion with PVCs. Oh my god, that is so cursed.
There's so few mechs. Like I mean, I guess there's that Rifleman that has the 4 PPC slots.
the Liao playthrough could be a bit of a brute as well because like they don't have anything.
I know, Thor. You haven't been able to make
They have the Cyclops.
Oh, true. I love the Cyclops. Yeah, that's right.
And the... Okay, they have the Cyclops. That I don't know what else they have. I just know they have the Cyclops.
Honestly, I kind of want to do the like outlaw pirate one. It's like
That-
all the
yeah,
melee
that, I mean, that'd
mechs.
be all like superchargers for days.
That would be
where
really
where
fun,
are they?
actually.
Where are they at? Where are these assholes at? I know they're in the base. I know they're in there.
What if we shoot the base? Do you think they'll come out to us?
Yeah, take a shot. Let's see if they come out.
Advancing mechs. Halt and state your intentions.
I think
Yeah,
our intentions are pretty clear.
My intentions should be pretty clear, right? Yep, there we go.
There we go. There we go.
Hunchback.
Concentrating fire.
Well,
Oh,
they
you
all
pissed
came
them
out,
off.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say they all obviously came out at the exact same time. That's crazy. Right, who are we targeting here? Let's get a hunchback with me.
We might want to use some cover as well because
I am backing up.
look at those elite. Look at that elite damage resistance.
Griffin, coming close. I'm gonna change targets.
Okay, I'll finish this hunchback off.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
We have your target, Commander.
Oh god,
Target destroyed.
that didn't go well for him.
New target Orion.
Yeah, he's only a veteran pilot, so he shouldn't be quite as bad.
Focus engagement on Leeds target. My target eliminated.
A thunderbolt, interesting.
Acquired. Incoming missile.
That is a lot of missiles we're slinging at him.
This is the place. Level it all to the ground. Leave nothing for them to use.
Another Manticore. Cool. Any one more than there?
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay in the back. Like they definitely beat me up a bit there.
I'm actually in okay condition.
Like I can withstand a little bit of light fire, but nothing too much more serious than that.
The key here is to not rush this because they will have finite enemies.
Yes, absolutely.
To the next objective.
Oh, there's the last Manticore.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it
It's not a jump
apart.
complete.
The only reason the Commonwealth had this world was through the sacrifices of my
Here we go, here we go.
during the Fourth Succession War. You have no right
We're
to
really close to these guys as well. Let's start backing up.
Doing that right now.
And our guys are gonna get laid out. Here's what's gonna happen. You can see this in 3D chess.
I have them on the Griffin right now.
I'm attacking the Shadowhawk. I'm just going for something.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to actually it was an Enforcer. I'm switching them onto that Enforcer. Because the thing is that Griffin does not have a PPCX, so it's actually not that big of a threat. So many elite enemies. Can you believe these are mercs we're fighting?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
These are thematically supposed to be mercenaries, like the Guder Damarung Society.
Well, I thought they were some like part of the Commonwealth. And they kind of sound like weird.
They're kind of like disguising themselves. They're like Commonwealth mercenaries.
Oh, yeah.
We've destroyed half of the targeted infrastructure, Commander. Keep at it.
Alright, I'm moving back in. I'll squish some of the walls. We've got something on the left. It's a locust. I'm gonna put
Well, I
our.
remember there's an a Banshee attacks as well in this mission. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I believe that's right. I have our allies on them right now.
Target destroyed. New target commander.
No, Christian. Pull it together, Miraborg. Elsewhere you wouldn't dare.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target received. Engaging.
We're letting this pass. Oh god, it's the end of him.
Destroyed.
Focus target updated.
How many more missiles? I got about 700 missiles left, so I could still go a little longer.
How much is that? Like, is that like a 10% or 20% of what you got left?
Probably 1/3.
Left.
Yes, 1/3 left, because I usually have about 20-something hundred missiles.
Okay. There's that bunch you're talking about. That's an awesome. Oh, it needs PPCX. Oh my god, I'm gonna destroy him from here.
We're on your target, Commander.
It's also a dropship.
This thing's down. Oh, there's that awesome you mentioned. Yeah, I'm locking onto it now. Bombardment begins on the awesome. We've got multiple heavy mechs. There's a Warhammers are on the way.
Target received.
I'm targeting the nearest Warhammer. Warhammers are kind of soft, so he should go down. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage.
So am I.
All right, we're on the Griffin.
I am taking so much damage right now, it's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna let him have it with everything I've got.
Go for those legs, Cam. They're already damaged.
Full guns.
Target destroyed.
It must have been a. It must have been a awesome and not a bunchy after all.
All right, I'm gonna smash some of these walls just to kind of get this base going for guaranteed damage.
Yeah, I'm on the same thing. That was the annoying thing about this mission is you have to fight every mech because the base is so like hard
It's
to kill.
one of these ones where you got to destroy every molecule of the base, like every atomic particle.
Every time we tried to just like rush destroy the base, we were gonna fail this mission because you have to fight them. Like you can't destroy it faster than they can spawn in. Honestly, that was quite clean.
Yeah, that's like we did that one very nicely.
Did we lose a single weapon?
I don't think so. I don't have any armor breaches.
Only the Corsair does. Does rear armor.
And damage is light through the armor as well.
I took really nice like distribution of damage.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I took the initial damage. I think that was really good because then it meant that in the second part of the battle you could focus on taking the damage in the second part.
Yeah, you're right. I was just standing there and literally just got blasted by all three of those guys. It was like, I just hope
taking a page out of Tricera.
Literally. And I guess I have the sort of guns to back up too.
Yeah, you got the 4 autocannons for it. Okay, well, I'm glad to see that our preparation for that mission paid off. You know, I was worried about that mission, but it looks like what we did was exactly what we needed to do. Oh, we don't have this commando. This commando is new.
That's kind of good. I kind of forgot about that sort of thing. They're nice PPCs. We like PPCs. Nice large laser.
Getting a lot of salvage. I think this is going to be very profitable.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn,
2,500 damage. Holy
yeah, that's
crap.
a lot of damage. And 8 mechs.
And we got the Manticores done as well.
Hey, look at the Corsair didn't do bad either. 2016.
No.
Well, some of it could be building damage as well. Manticores, 1.9 million C-bills, a tier 4 heavy rifle, 5 tons of heavy rifle ammo, and we can refill up on missions. Let's just take all 3. Five riflemen, 3 king crabs, 3 banshees. Wow, those are big targets. Big targets, let me tell you. All right. Despite getting disconnected in the beginning, we managed to sort things out, and we have taken a big chunk out of Rasalhague. So next stream, we should be able to finish up Rasalhague. Before I head out, I will answer any questions before I go. I'll also show you what the schedule looks like. The stream schedule is... So today, there haven't been a lot of streams in February. That's because I've been really busy. I have to repaint my house. That's something I got to do by next month. So I've been really busy, and that's why there hasn't been as many streams. But you should start seeing some streams come back. I should be able to squeeze more of them in. So on Wednesday, we tried out the Mecha Break demo. If you're interested in Mecha Break, I recommend joining the Discord, which I will send you a Discord link, because you can play with me in Mecha Break. That is a new mech game that I am planning to add to the channel's content. That does not mean we will stop playing MechWarrior 5 by any means, but I do have a feeling that Piranha Games is not going to be making a lot more MechWarrior 5 content. I don't have any way to prove that. It's just a gut instinct, but, I have been making content for like 5 years or so. So, I do tend to listen to my gut instinct there, and I don't want to run into a situation where I wind up getting starved for content. And right now, since we're focusing on mech games, I figured Mecha Break would be a great addition to it. So over the weekend, I haven't scheduled anything, but I might do surprise streams. I may randomly stream Mecha Break. On YouTube, I will stream all of the mech content, and then on Twitch, I will stream all of the non-mech content. That's what you can expect. So even though I don't have anything scheduled, I may sneak some surprise streams in, because the Mecha Break is in its beta right now. I don't know when the beta ends, and I want to get some more gameplay in before the full game comes out. But that's what's going on there. In the chat, you can see an invite to the Discord if you'd like to join. Oh, another reason to join, if you want me to try your mech builds out in MechWarrior 5, you could go right down here to MechWarrior 5 viewer builds, and in the pinned area this is Chubby's Annihilator, his Grasshopper, his Kintaro, Delta Coyote, his King Crab, different King Crabs, his Victor, his Annihilator. So I have pinned the mechs that you wanted me to try out, and then you can choose their color, and I will build them, and I will try them out. I'll tell you what I think of them. I might even tinker with them a little bit if I want to, adjust them around, which is what we saw with Kagaka Ryu's mech there. So if you want to have your mech piloted by me and by the sheriff with your colors and your design, then feel free to join. Just make sure it's one of the mechs that the community voted for, which is also in the pinned area so that you know which mechs are valid. And yeah, that would be it. Any closing thoughts, Doctor?
No, none at all. That was a pretty good stream. I'm really glad that we got through that mission and that our preparation paid off, because we did dedicate some time to hunting down those mechs. So it feels like I feel vindicated. That's what I would say. I feel vindicated.
Yeah, we got beat around a little bit on the X marks the spot mission. We had to restart that one a time or two, but it paid off. It worked out really well. That's probably the best we've ever done that mission.
It's a really interesting point, because the stop the launch, the last mission to stop the launch, I always thought that maybe, I knew it was a hard mission, but I always thought that mission in Rasalhague, that's one of the hardest missions in the game. I think stop the launch was probably harder, actually.
Yeah, it probably is.
So I'm going to keep really, close attention to this entire playthrough to see which mission is the biggest pain in the ass, and I don't think stop the launch is, a bad shout so far. There is one in the Dragon's Gambit that's a real pain as well. But I don't think the Crucible's harder than Stop the Launch, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that.
Oh, and the last thing before I go, don't forget the Atlas video. You can see the Atlas video now. The Atlas video is ready for viewing, so if you haven't seen my Atlas guide, here is a link in the chat's right here. Here is a link to the Atlas video, and stay tuned for the Atlas short, the short version, which is the TikTok version. Defiance Industries. That will be out, and that will be out on Instagram. It will be out on YouTube. It will be out on TikTok. And so that if you want some quick MechWarrior content or some long MechWarrior content, it's all good. Anyways, as usual, thanks for being such a real audience, chat. I think that answers all the questions. That does all the housework. I will publish the schedule probably on Sunday or Monday. That's when basically the first week of March will be out. But till next time, everyone, Fox and the Sheriff are dipping out. So this is Commander Fox and Ronan Fox Armored Security signing out. Thank you for joining the Fox Republic, and we will see you in the next video. Except that's Markiplier's line, so I'm not going to say bye-bye. Instead, I'm going to tell you that remember that you don't have to be good to get good.